All right, welcome to another episode of Sports Therapy. I am your host, Alex Jr. A little bit about the show on Sports Therapy. Let me go over the rules for the rule breakers on Sports Therapy with FH Jr. We don't talk politics, man. I don't give a fat rat's butt what the Democrats are doing, nor do I care what the Republicans are doing. We don't talk race relations or sexual orientation. All are invited to call in and listen. We also are sponsored by Crown Royal, and as usual, I'm always rocking the cool beard along with the standard uniform with the official hat that lets everybody know that I am as neutral as whistling. And the number to call is always 940-329-4110. Yes, 940-429-4110. That is the number to call. Yes, and we just gonna jump right off at the box with a call.
Who that?
Sports Therapy.
Who
Jay.
that?
Jay in Grand Prairie. Jay. Hey Jay, I need to ask you a question right off the jump. You made a quarterback
What's up?
change. How you feel about that?
Yeah. Do they got a backup defense too?
I don't
Well,
know,
I
man.
will know.
I don't know.
Y'all got that in the back pocket.
You
We
know,
need that.
yeah. But the problem is, if you are going to make the change, which they did, I got no problem with that, because at some point, um, Spencer's got to, he to me seems like he's the right quarterback. But hey, I'm not on the coaching staff. But the rookie Shucks came in. Offense didn't change at all. So, and I don't think y'all problem to me is not
Right.
so much offense. To
It's
me,
not the quarterback.
it's not the quarterback.
The quarterback is not the problem, man. It's these plays and defense. And get something going on the freaking offense.
I
So
know.
we ain't doing nothing. Just embarrassing.
I know. And the thing about it that,
You got a record that matched the freaking Giants. That's ridiculous.
yeah, 1-5, isn't it?
Nah, man, it's like 1-7.
Okay, well, I tried to give you a couple games.
Man, you can't sugarcoat it.
And I don't know what's, I know you got a first year head coach, got a second year quarterback, a rookie quarterback. The defense got old from last year. They didn't spend any money on the defensive side of the ball. To me, it looked like Alvin Kamara's gotten old too, because he's just not the same player. So I don't know. So now,
He need more help.
so does he need help,
He
or
can't do it by himself.
or should y'all trade him?
Heck no. He need more help. Don't trade Camara.
Well,
Don't trade your Corvette for a doggone Honda. Come on now.
man, it was a tough watch for me, only because I knew you guys were gonna play tough because y'all played one of y'all rivals today, which was the Buccaneers, and y'all always play them tough. So scores, records don't mean anything. In fact, it was a real tight game until halftime.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then
I wasn't impressed with it for nothing.
and next thing I know, with a quarterback change. Now I know what they're probably thinking is that, okay, we spent a lot of money with this. And, well, I mean, as far as that's what you can invest in a high draft pick on a rookie quarterback. So you kind of want to see what you got in them, and then again, when you only got 3 points, what do you got to lose? I guess if you're the coach, you're thinking, okay, what the hell we got to lose, you know? And so,
That's ain't the problem. It's
yeah.
defense, and we need somebody on offense to help Camara. So when we got the truth, we ain't got it. Ain't working.
Well, Jay, Thank you for your 2 minute rant. And let me get
You
you
got that right.
let me get you one last who that for the Who Dat Nation.
Who that said they gonna beat them Saints? That nigga get the better. It's ridiculous.
Jay and Grand Prairie. Thanks, Jay. See you next week. I hope.
Yeah. But did you see that Cowboys game though?
Yes, indeed I did. Yes, yes. They got a 40 burger put on them Cowboys. That was a true
Come
40
on,
burger.
Broncos.
Yes, indeed.
I was
Yes.
a Broncos fan for one night and one night only.
I hear you. I hear you,
But
Jay.
who that said they gonna beat them Saints?
All right, Jay. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Sports therapy.
Hey man, it's the Ravens extraordinaire, Brandon Cooper. What's happening with you, man?
What say, Brandon? Hey, brother, I want to start off with two things, two questions I got for you. One,
Okay.
look like somebody made a good decision by switching out your quarterback. And
Didn't I tell you that last week?
and what is the issue surrounding Lamar Jackson's injury as far as with the league?
My thing about this is I see why the league is mad because when teams give out kind of like false readings on injury reports, the league can be held responsible. Because you can end up like your team can sue the league if the league didn't report a certain type of injury. But I can see how the Ravens was a little finicky about that. I'm not sure what they were doing because Lamar was limited for 2 straight practices and then full Friday. But evidently the severity of the injury wasn't like everybody said. So that I don't know. You know what I mean? That's 50-50 on it. But what I do know is, hey man, look, we live, we won the game. We had Tyler Huntley running the same offense. And what did I tell you? I said, bro, all we got to do is get back to 500. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I agree. But my issue is not an issue because, I don't really have an issue. But my conversation or talking points is how hurt is Lamar?
The bad part about it is I'm not sure because I thought he's been out for like almost a month. That hamstring could have healed. Maybe they're chilling. I don't know what's going on. To me, if his hamstring was really that hurt, he wouldn't have just popped up and just walked off the field. You see what I'm saying? So I can't even say how bad his hamstring is hurt. But I'm praying it's not as bad as we think it is. But next week, we do play the Dolphins, so we'll see.
Okay. Because I think if there were ever a game that he was going to come back and play in, it would have been today's game. I have to be honest.
Especially after being off like
Yes.
3.5 weeks and we're at home. Yes, I understand completely.
And I was just thinking, okay, he's going to come back today, and they may scale back some of the things that we're asking him to do, which is Lamar, don't take off and run. Especially when and I just think the Bears game would have been I think you guys were capable of winning that game. As you can see, like the final score today was like 30-16. And I just think he probably could have came back, and it's me now. I'm not on the medical team or anything like that. I'm like, okay, he can come back, scale it back, Lamar, hey, kind of throw from the pocket. Let's not, but I don't know. Because to me, this was a game. If there was ever a game that had that was going to affect you guys' season, to me, it was this one.
It was because, and here's the thing, I got some family in Chicago because my mom's from Evanston. Y'all was on the high street. Y'all couldn't beat the Baltimore Ravens without Lamar. But one thing I do notice is our defense was a lot better, and Derrick Henry was running that rock.
Yes. And in fact, let's transition into King Henry because somewhere I don't know what happens because when it comes to today's offensive coordinators, I stopped trying to figure out how they process, how they scheme, and I just stopped because it just frustrates me. But it seems to me someone said, "Hey, you know what? We got this guy called King Henry, and you know what? Let's just feature him a little bit today. You know, let's give him the ball. I don't know when we're like, I don't know, first and goal from like the 5. You know, how about that?
Hmm.
You know."
I agree because let's give the 6'4", 265-pound man the ball and let's feed him because he's more of an old school back type workhorse. They don't warm up till they get 15 carries.
Yes, yes. So
So,
I'm just I'm just worried about that, man. I know now,
but a brick by brick, man, game by game.
now you guys are gonna need you guys gonna need a team to do y'all solid tonight. There's a team that's taking on y'all rival, the Steelers, and you all gonna need Green Bay to do y'all solid tonight, man. So see with Green Bay, I don't know which Green Bay team that I can, I just don't know because there's one that played us that looked like world beaters. Then there's this Green Bay team that look like egg beaters. So I don't know which one's gonna show up, man. World beaters or egg beaters, man. I don't know.
The thing about it is, shit, Michael Parsons won a whole game last week by himself. So you never know.
You never know. You never know. And with the Steelers, it's gonna be a sight to see. That is definitely gonna be a sight to
Hey
see.
man, look, you already know I'm always ready for a Steelers ass.
B to A.
B to A for the Steelers. Hey, they lost to the Bengals last week. If they lose again, hey, that AFC North opening up.
So now let's have a quick 1-minute conversation because I got another caller trying to get in here. But I need to ask you this: Is it time? Is it time, my brother, for the Browns to give Sador a shot?
Yes, because you're not going to win a game with Dylan Gabriel. He did not play. So at this point, you gave Dylan Gabriel 3-4 games of fully starting. You have nothing. You have nothing to lose by allowing Shador to start a game because you don't know what you're doing. You have no other veteran quarterback on the squad, and the fact that you had Shador inactive today, nah, I ain't running with that, dude. I don't like that shit. It's Stefanski got to get out of there.
Well, the reason I say that is because to me, when you got, it's just similar to what the Saints did today with their quarterback situation. You got this rookie that we had a high draft pick. We drafted him high. We've been rolling with Rattler, but at some point you got to seize the opportunity and take hold of the offense and not just drive the bus. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have to. We want to get a bus driver quarterback. We don't need neither one of you guys. So at some point, the quarterback has to come in and show that he's got something, so that we can say, "Hey, we don't have to worry about the quarterback position because we have solidified
and
it."
And then, bro, did you see today? Myles Garrett was visibly upset. He threw his helmet and everything.
Yes, he was.
Myles
Garrett
had 5 sacks today.
Yeah,
he had 5 sacks. Myles Garrett had a Pro Bowl season in one game versus the Patriots.
He was pissed, and that's why. And to be honest, that's why I started this conversation because of the reaction of Myles Garrett today. So I'm just saying, brother.
Now, what's crazy is if you win the Defensive Player of the Year award and your team only won one game, you a dominant player. But the bad part is, at the end of the day, Myles Garrett, you did take the extension. Like, you wanted a trade and they gave you $40 million a year, you took that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Myles Garrett is trying to win a Super Bowl, and he's good enough to push teams over the top. And him getting 5 sacks today versus a good Patriots offense, he took Will Campbell to the woodshed, but he was visibly upset. And you know what's going to happen, dude? If I get 5 sacks and my team only scored 13 points, hey, bro, come on now. Come on now.
I know. Hey, but man, we're doing a modified show tonight because of prior commitment. So I got another caller trying to get in here, man. Let me get one last word in for what you do, brother.
Hey, man, it's the Ravens extraordinaire, Brandon Cooper. I told you, we had to roll back to 500, then we're going to make it to the Super Bowl, baby. I told you.
I got you, man. But let me say this before you go. Now, I told everybody that I work with, and even though I didn't go to work the day after my team commander Redskin was beaten by the Cowboys, I said, hey, take a long look at the Cowboys, and I'm not hating, but I am, because I cheer for everybody in my division to lose. I said, if you take a look, an impartial look, you know that the Cowboys hadn't beat any team with a winning record, and they haven't beaten a team that's fully equipped with all their players.
That's what I tried to tell everybody, but see,
I can drop the mic after the day. Drop the mic. Mic drop.
Hey, we use both sides of our brains to that.
All right, brother.
All right, OG, man. Be safe out there. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Sports Therapy.
What's going on, my brother?
It's my homeboy, Glenn. What's up, homie?
Man, just coming from the Mile High Stadium, baby. I saw some good ass whooping up. I saw some good ass whooping up in the Mile High Stadium. Got that ass toe up.
Yeah, they put it. Yes.
They win one game, the fans go to smoking their Super Bowl dope. If you can't tell them shit, that told them ain't nothing but at the bottom of the barrel. They got the worst franchise. I think them, and I want to say Cincinnati Bengals after the day. Now y'all Cincinnati Bengals, they the most, they pitiful, man. You have a 15-point lead on the Jets in the fourth quarter, you come back and lose that game.
To the Jets.
Somebody's supposed to be fired.
Jets.
But I'm happy for the Jets. I'm happy for the Jets, more happy for Justin Fields. But I'm more happy than anything Cowboys got their ass whooped today.
Yeah.
It's just some good football today, man. I tell you what, man, now they finna start getting down to the nitty-gritty now these last 8 games.
Oh, yes.
Well, you got 9. What you got? Yeah. It's the season. It's fit to get down now.
Oh,
if you're hurt, whether, because I was hearing the guy you were talking to right before I called in. He was talking about Baltimore, but he don't realize Baltimore is just for the game ahead of the Jets. So, anything can happen in football right now. Even Pittsburgh, like you said, Pittsburgh, but we got a tough 2 games tonight and next week, man. The coach coming to town, man. The coach ain't playing.
Yes.
But I think we're going to take care of both of them tonight and next week, though.
I got you. And
we're supposed to make a statement.
And I'm going to go on the record and tell everybody, we are going to beat Kansas City tomorrow night. Even without Jaden Daniels,
right.
We are going to shock the world and beat Kansas City. I
hope y'all do.
I'm on the record with that.
Kansas City getting it together too, though. Kansas City getting their stuff together.
I'm on the record with that.
It's a lot of teams playing good football right now, man. It's right now it's just some good football being played, man.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I said we're gonna beat them. Now, one is because we're desperate. A desperate dog will bite hard. A desperate dog will bite anybody. And right now, and we've got because reason I said it, whenever we start Marcus Mariota, then the Cliff have tendencies not to be all crazy and run his quarterback to death. So he started to lean on the other guys when we don't have JD. So tomorrow I know we're going to feature more the running game, more the using the tight end a little bit more, which is what I want to see anyway. So and we'll see, because sometimes I think when we have Jaden Daniels, he got tendencies to just fall in love with just watching Jaden put the team on his back and try to be a one-man team, and that's not gonna get us too far. Yeah. But hey, brother.
I hope. I hope y'all do, because if you don't, the Eagles gonna be in pretty good shape.
I know.
They're gonna do, but it ain't gonna hurt y'all too bad, because them damn Cowboys, they lost.
You know what? And looking at the Cowboys game today, man, I can tell you, just like I told everybody last week, like I tell people, at the end of the day, I'm a fan first, podcaster second. So I said, hey, the Cowboys haven't beaten a team with a winning record or a team that has all their players there. Wake me up when the Cowboys beat a good team that has everybody there, and that's when they went up against Denver today. You got a chance to see what the Cowboys are when they play a team that's, got their act together. Because last week, bro, we had no veteran. We had 3 receivers out, no veterans. And I went back and looked at that game, and I said, okay, people say, well, our defense played too. I said, no, the defense really didn't, because there was a couple of times when we actually got some stops. Our defense got some stops. It was just the offense didn't do anything, because receivers who normally wouldn't get to play, they were dropping passes that would hit them right in the hand, that would have kept the drives going and whatever. And that way you could have kept the Cowboys defense out there like what Denver did today. They kept their defense out there, and man, did they punish them.
Yeah, all you have to do is just run at them.
Yes.
If you run at them, they're going to run from you.
Yes. And know that.
Because they
and get 1 or 2 stops. If you get 1 or 2 stops, and you go up on them at least 10 points, you'll beat the Cowboys, because if they get into a shootout with you, then it hurts them, because I mean, they defense got to come right back out there. And boy, there was some times, man, I saw there was a couple of touchdowns that Bo Nix threw. It wasn't a Cowboy defender within 20 feet or 20 yards of the guy. I was like, man, wow.
But man, I'm gonna tell you one of the most. I'm gonna tell you another disappointing team to me, man. I can't figure out the Falcons, man. They got all that talent, man.
I know.
Man, they got all that talent, man, and just I don't understand, man.
I know, because I was one of the fools who picked them as my dark horse team to get to the Super Bowl, to come from nowhere, and boy, they disappointed me, homeboy Glenn.
Yes, man, but it's just like I don't understand, man. But I'm telling you, man, football is competitive. You got some good teams out there, even with the teams, even the bad teams.
Well,
but I'm telling you, New England Patriots.
There's no team that you can just say, okay, that team that's going to win. There's no team. No, there are none. There are none this year. No, because the Bills can be beat by anybody. Any given Sunday, the Bills can be beat. Kansas City can be beat by anybody. The Steelers, us, Cowboys, Ravens. Hell, the 49ers lost today to the Houston Texans. Now I hope, man. I hope somehow we figure out some way to work my man Burks in to our offense.
Because he's a good football player.
Yes. We just got to work him in.
He's a good wide receiver. He just needs to go to the right system.
Yeah. We need to get him worked in, man. And so yes. So yes.
Because sometimes players just need to go to the right team, because you look at the coach with Daniel Jones, and, man, Daniel Jones look like he's in the running for the MVP.
I know. Man, boy, now that's starting to make you take a look at let's make you take a look at the Giants coach and say, what the hell y'all got going on there? Saquon leaves, he damn near breaks the NFL record. Danny Dimes leave, and all of a sudden, look at him. He's born again quarterback.
Right. Man, I don't understand what's going on. I'm sitting here looking at my boys tonight. I'm trying to figure out what them damn uniforms they got on.
Are they wearing their throwbacks?
Look like a bunch of damn bumblebees out
there. Are they wearing their throwbacks?
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like their throwbacks there.
Did they throw it
Man, I
too?
hope our defense get their shit together tonight, man, because the Green Bay young. They were like the second. They one of the top one or two youngest team in football. They gonna run them old ass guys we got in the ground if they let them get loose.
But the only problem with Green Bay is that they inconsistent. Like I said, they either gonna be world beaters or egg beaters. You never know which Green Bay team that's gonna show up and play you. Because, but I'll tell you, we might have to say Denver is probably a better team than we giving them credit for being.
They are. But Denver gonna be a problem over there in that AFC.
Man, because they have.
You know, we talk about the Rams. Yeah, we talk about the Rams in the NFC, but Denver gonna be a problem over in the AFC.
Because they have a defense. Except for now, I know Patrick Surtain got injured today. I don't know how. Was it a major injury? But it looked like it was. So I don't know.
I think they said it was a shoulder. I think they said it was a shoulder injury.
Okay, because I saw them working on his ankle, and you had him, Scatterboo. I think he's done for the year. That's probably a broken ankle or a broken lower leg on him. So
yeah, I think he dislocated his ankle.
Yeah, but and I feel bad for him because I was starting to like that young combo between him and Jackson Dart, man. They had a little something.
Yeah. They had a little something going.
Yeah, they did.
But I'm gonna tell you, man, with this win, I was looking at the Jets. I caught the end of the Jets in Cincinnati game this evening. And man, the Jets is not a bad team. Some teams just had bad luck, and that's what they had. Seemed like.
Well, the Jets,
because they always been in the game.
The Jets' problem was that their quarterback didn't trust his own eyes. He don't trust his own eyes. It's like, dude, he's open. Throw the ball. He won't throw the freaking ball. I was like, dude, throw the ball.
Yeah, but Phil got all the potential. Phil got all the potential in the world, man. Yeah. It's just I just don't know, man. Is it missing something, man?
Yeah, but brother, they already give up on him, man. And now this win today.
Hey, man, I don't see nobody. Hey, man, I don't see nobody coming out of college who could really just take his place. Say, hey, he's better than Fields. I don't see nobody.
Well, it's not. But at the end, of the day, if you the coach, you're not gonna run it back with the same quarterback, and y'all only won 1 or 2 or 3 games. Hell, the owner and the fans, everybody ain't gonna let you do that.
Yeah. When the owner calls you out, it's time.
Yeah, and then
the owner calls you out,
and you look at the fact that he was starting for the Bears. Then he got a chance with you guys, and this was his last chance, man. It's like, dude, this is it, And so
then again, I can't really say that, man, because simple fact, you take a look at a quarterback like Carson Wentz. Hell, that dog been around everywhere. Hell, he still get chances after chance.
And did you see Carson Wentz's play last Thursday night? And see, when everybody was like, I said, bruh, when he was quarterback of the Commander, Redskin, whatever the hell we want to call ourselves these days, I told everybody he is terrible. And I'm not hating, but I just know he's very inaccurate, and he just don't have a good grasp of the offense, and so I just knew sooner or later, the old Carson Wentz was gonna show up, and boy did he. Can't hit the guy that's open. Can't hit the guy that's open. It's like
the old Carson Wentz show up every time, man.
Every time, brother. Every time the old Carson Wentz will go show up. Yeah. But homeboy, we are doing a modified show tonight, brother. So I have got to get out of here. So hey, appreciate you calling in. And go and enjoy.
Take care. Tell Hazel I hi for you, brother.
All right, man. And go and
tell Hazel I hi for you.
I will, brother. I will. And go and enjoy your Steelers.
All right. Go Steelers. Go, baby.
All right. We are going to wrap it and cap it because we're doing a modified show tonight. I'd like to thank my homeboy Glenn for calling in, Jay and Grand Prairie. I'd like to thank Brandon from D1 Ignorant University for calling in and talking that good Raven talk. Also like to thank you as fans, like to thank family and friends and those who listen to Sports Theory, FH Jr. in the Metroplex. We will see you next week. Goodbye, everybody. And like I say, on the yard, stay golden, everybody. Can I get a handshake? Can I get a hand clap? Damn, I know y'all still love me. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.